Pleased to have you with us for another Top That One video. Blue course out here at PopStroke.
Yep.
We're going to be popping some strokes.
Look at that.
This is the man who makes it all happen, G-O-A-T. Tiger Woods has us out here. Excited to be out here. Dave's got the honors on the first tee.
My ball is down on the mat.
This course looks way more hilly, way more involved.
A little slopier.
Grass steps over there.
Yeah, look at the steps.
And they
Some
even
guys
have a
walking
challenge
down.
hole, the 19th hole. So if Dave
That's
and I
over
are
there.
tied for 18, that'll be where we go to decide it. Let's get into this thing. Dave sends us off here. He did get some hole-in-ones in the previous match. What are you, Patrick Mahomes?
All right, Craig's up here. I mean, I left a little to be had, but wait. Oh my gosh. And Craig is gonna have a tougher putt than me. At least that part makes sense on this course. Oh my gosh. And Craig, just like he started off last match, gonna start with a 3 putt. I beat him by 2 in the last match. I'm hoping to beat him by more in this one.
Get off to quicker starts. To start, but I gotta just. PopStroke is one of the finest establishments of golf we've ever seen down in Florida here, Delray Beach. Dave, weren't you mentioning I 3 putted? Tough start, but we're tied and we're battling the course. Par 2 here, the second hole.
Honestly, there's a little speed bump in the center. I'm gonna
And then
play
if
it
you
as
go through, you go to a pot bunker.
I'm gonna try and play it as a bit of a backstop. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to stop this one.
Brant Snedeker PopStrokes it. Curls it around.
Settle. Honestly, on this hole with that speed bump, hole-in-one is near impossible. Unless you like catch the back of the lip, it pops straight up and comes back in. I mean, I don't even know. Craig, oh my gosh, will it go in the bunker? No. Okay, I guess it helps rein it in a little bit. You'd have to really kill it.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, Craig's gonna tap in here for his par, hopefully. You saw what we did on the last. You know it's not a given. Oh, but he gets it.
Can't take these little ticklish ones for granted out here because the carpets, they have been triple vacuumed and rolled.
I just took that one for granted.
Hole 3 out here, we got mist blowing everywhere.
Danger here. You gotta, you know,
Walk the tightrope through the bunkers. Par 2, all tied up. Dave slots one at a Vegas machine. Oh, Patrick Mahomes nearly got it. You gotta stop doing that. What are you calling a huddle?
I was bringing it back. And Craig's gonna go with his. I mean, really the only danger here is that the little ribs part in the beginning. And if you can get through there, it's gonna all funnel towards the hole like this. And Craig ends up just about exactly where I did.
Some guy walked in my peripheral back there.
I
almost reached around and knocked him in the teeth, but
Are you already coming up with excuses?
no. I honestly am at such peace out here in the middle. Look at this. Palm trees everywhere.
It is pretty
blowing.
peaceful.
This place is just the best. He looks like he's a football player running out onto the field. Par 3, tied up so far. Not much going on. This one's got a double bunker with the other course, so you don't want to end up there. Dave tightrope walks it. That was cutting it close, but it paid off.
Play it right, you're gonna get in the bunkers. This is really a tricky hole. You only have, like right there, you only have about a foot to work with to be able to shoot the gap and not end up in the bunkers. And if you hit too far right off the bat, it's gonna be tough. All right, Craig uses the backstop. More momentum, so he gets a hair closer.
We've done a really good job avoiding bunkers, that's for sure.
Yeah, honestly. All right, Craig's gonna tap in here for his birdie, and then I'll go for mine. No blood here yet. There we go.
With this putt, it would keep us tied at even par through 4 holes.
You're joking.
With this putt,
That
it would
means
keep us
what?
tied at even through 4 holes.
Dave is admitting he sucks at golf.
That one got a little away from him and slipped away, and he's down 1.
Hole 5, this one is a really
It's got some
interesting
character
one.
to it. Up
Yeah.
the slope, bunker down the right.
Holy cow.
If you get up there to the left by the pin, it falls off into a cavern bunker.
Yeah, I'm down 1. I am 2 over. Craig is 1 over. Because we both suffered bogeys on the first, and then I just bogeyed the
I
last.
got a hammerhead shark this one to get it up there.
Yeah, this one's gonna be tough. And it is on the way. I can't even see where the hole is.
I'm like 5 feet.
Oh, I think it's there to the right of it. All right, not bad.
Dave came up and got a little view on Pikes Peak up here. Just look at this view up here. But he's really got to rip it up the slope to have any chance of avoiding bunkers. Oh no, it's coming back to his feet. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Almost hits himself in the foot and incurs a penalty. Almost hits my ball. At least he got it up here. This would be for par for Dave.
No way to stop this.
Yeah, it's straight downhill. I don't know how it didn't roll back. The only way to stop it is hit the hole. Actually, that wasn't that bad. So he bogeys, and I'm gonna have a chance to go up 3.
Team Dave, we're off to a really rough start. I don't have much to say, but it's not good. I'm 3 over already. Oh my gosh, and he birdies, gets back to even.
Best part about golf is being lucky.
Number 6, also a par 3. So again, Craig is even, I'm 3 over. There's the hole out there.
There's one bunker. We got kind of a stadium setting here, an amphitheater, you might say.
This is pretty interesting. I like this hole.
See up on the right side of the mat.
The time to come back is now because we're gonna lose our opportunity. Putt is on the way. Oh no, and our first shot in the bunker. In the bunker!
Just a nightmarish grizzly sight for Team Craig as we face that coming up. Dave down 3, needs to keep this one on land and has a great chance to pick up some strokes. Races it by, learns from my mistake. It toilet bowls around.
That did not come back. Craig here is gonna have to take his medicine. He's got a sprinkler head or a little drainage pipe right in front of him. Didn't really matter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Back in the bunker, back in the bunker, back in the bunker. No, no. Oh my goodness. And he's in the exact same spot that he was just in. Oh my goodness. This is going to be painful to watch. Team Dave, talk about a door open and an opportunity given. I mean, if you think you're seeing deja vu, you are. He's in the same spot. Will it be better this time? And it actually stops though.
If I make a bogey after being in the bunker twice.
Yeah, he's gonna tap in for his 4. All right, and I got a chance to get 2 back.
One of the best bogeys I've ever made in mini golf.
I think
I could have just stayed here for an hour doing that.
That was pretty ugly.
Dave could jump up 2 on the leaderboard and climb within 1 of me. That is a nasty little bunker right there. There might as well have been sand for what all I went through to get it out. And Dave gets 2 up on me.
Back to 2 over, and Craig just bogeyed, so he's now 1 over. 1 shot lead for this kid.
7th hole on the blue course is a par 2.
Pretty simple. I mean, you can't go right at it. That's the tough part.
Yeah, there's like a little ridge up there, a little goose egg that'll get you. Snedeker PopStrokes one.
Come back. Oh my gosh.
This hole is
I'll tap in.
one of the easier ones, and yet none of them out here on the blue course are really that easy to get a hole-in-one on. A lot of par 3s, but he gets a 2.
This is, whoa, he goes through the bunker again, and it might pay off. Tracking, and it stops. But that should be a pretty easy par. Craig here to clean up his par, stay at 1 over. Again, I'm 2 over with my par. Oh, that was the jabbiest little stroke at PopStroke. He poppied it.
That was just a death hole.
Yeah, I don't even know. So he's gonna drop to 2 over. And just like that, 2 holes, we're now back to even.
About it. That was just a complete dead hole to club face.
Yep, we're both 2 over. Going into number 8.
8th hole, par 2. Dave tied it up. I built a 3-shot lead and gave it away. Pretty straightforward hole, no bunkers or anything.
Come back.
Mahomes wants it to come back, and it is.
Come on. 4. I'll tap in.
Secures the 2, and now it's my chance for a hole-in-one.
just a disclaimer, even though we're doing the Mahomes stuff, we are absolutely not Chiefs fans. Craig's a Packers fan, as most of you know. I'm a Bengals fan. And then for NBA, Craig's a Knicks fan and I'm a Celtics fan. Die-hard Celtics. Craig here to tap in to not lose more strokes to me. Oh my gosh. He is going to lose 4 strokes in 3 holes.
Wheels have fallen off.
Yeah.
I'm currently driving a wheelless bus.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So I'm locked in at 2 over here. And he gets it. All right, well, I don't know what to say. Do you have a message for Team Craig, if they all still exist?
Thank you for watching me. I wish I didn't have to watch me, but I appreciate you doing so. We're going to try to get it back. A lot of holes left. You can see things can swing quickly out here. So
honestly,
we'll just stick to it. 9th hole's a par 2. We got a Stegosaurus buried in the middle of this mound on the right. Thing swings around and the hole's over here. So no bunkering, but there is some slopage to contend with out here as we get Dave around a palm here. Ooh, cuts it close. That is going to leave a tickly little 7-footer.
Gonna give you the bird's eye view from up here. Let us know if you've played a PopStroke at another area. This is Delray Beach, Florida. So if you played one at another one, does the layout look the same? You know, are they universal among PopStrokes or does it vary? We're curious. Craig used the backstop a little bit better than I did. He's ambitious to clean up even though he hasn't done so the last 3 holes. Okay. He leans into it. And he gets it. Gets the par.
It's like a good 3-point shooter. You just need to see the ball go in and then good things will start happening.
I guess so.
The yips can come out at mini golf at the worst possible times. Dave to stay up 1. Center cups it.
Dave's at 2 over. Craig's 3 over. Still got the 1-stroke lead.
10th hole, the blue course out here at PopStroke.
Wild.
This thing goes up. Massive bunker that you probably want to quick golf in if you go in. And there's the hole right over it. You could do a little shortcut way through, but Dave is playing it safe. Sunniest day Florida could ever offer us. We're down south and we're filming some content in the winter. Thing is sloping around. That's pretty good proximity, Dave. Taps it in and gives himself cardiac arrest.
I was a little scared on that 1-footer because it rimmed around to the left and almost did not go in. That would have been tough. Craig loves, oh my gosh. Craig loves going through the bunkers here. That leaves a much tougher putt though than the one that I had. Little Ed Sheeran in the background as Craig tries to snag the par. Oh my gosh. That wasn't even close. And gets the bogey. Craig is now 4 over. I am 2 over.
You gotta be so cautious. I'm putting back toward the bunker.
I don't even know.
All you can do is shake the head.
On to the 11th.
Hole 11, par 2. Dave's got a 2-stroke lead. Bunker's in play. We're debating what to do here.
This when I go through until I see Craig do it, but I think I might go through the bunker.
It's pretty flat through there. You just don't want to get caught. And he gets out the other side, races it by.
And it stops on a dime. I think what I had to do was just hit it harder so it banks off this bank. And I just didn't. And Craig now goes the safe route. And pretty much, oh, I guess it does funnel in. All right. He's gonna have a tap in birdie. No, par here. It's a par 2, my bad. And he gets the par.
Just stay up 2. These putts are important. Oh, and he lips out, leaves himself about 3 feet coming back. Dave's a big fan of Survivor, and Jeff Probst just snuffed his torch on this hole.
Hole 12, par 2. Craig cuts the lead back to 1. I bogeyed, so I'm 3 over. And Craig is still 4 over after that par.
Come back.
It
A
is.
couple feet away, not bad.
Yep, should secure the 2.
Dave's attempt now. See which way he decides to play it. Oh, it takes every ridge possible. Nearly misses my ball and leaves us in about the same position. A couple short ones to tidy up. curls it in.
I secured my par to stay at +3. And Craig secures his to stay at +4. Still a 1-stroke match going into hole 13. Craig is 4 over, I am 3 over, but he has the honor because I was 2 over and then I bogeyed. Par 2 here though. Oh my goodness, and he stays up on the ledge. That is gonna be a really tough par putt.
My ball hung up, and so my chances to gain a stroke on this hole is Dave hits a mound or something in the middle of this, a hump. He's still in better shape than I am. I gotta just tickle one down the slope. An awkward stance for Dave. It's a 3.
Craig here for his par putt. I bogeyed, I'm +4 now. Putt is on the, no way. And he slinks it in, stays at +4, gains another on me. Now we're tied.
That was unbelievable.
Going
That
into
was a
number
very
14.
tricky little trick shot.
Yeah, wow. Craig's doing his through the bunker. Okay, and it hangs up. That's going to be about a 6-footer to try and make par. I just know yours was the wrong one.
Mine wasn't it. Dave gets the advantage of going second to maybe have a better game plan. Slinks it around to the right. It's not much better. These par 2s are really tough to get hole-in-ones on.
Craig's here, up before me, trying to get the par. Now we're dead even. Both of us at +4. Definitely a tougher course than the black course. Oh, and just a complete pull. Take his medicine.
I've had so many 3 putts today. I gotta go back to the drawing board. Dave for par to go up 1. I had another bad 3 putt. Dave's finding the lines though. He's up 1 with 4 to play. 15th hole's a par 2. Absolutely nothing going on in the way of hazard material to get us, so maybe a hole-in-one opportunity for 2 golfers playing a match who need one. And he races it by. A-bitty. That's all, folks.
Well, I'm not really sure what to do on that one. I tried to go easy, and but even if you bang it, it's not like it goes back the other way or anything, so I really don't know. And here comes Craig in basically the same spot as me. How is this a par 2 with how it's set up?
It looks very basic on the onset when you just look at it, but you have to diet.
Everything slopes away from the hole though.
You have to diet up on the hill, and even then it could race all the way.
Exactly. So here's the situation. Craig's 5 over, I'm 4 over. We're both putting for par. This is gonna be okay. And Craig hits a glancing blow. Trying to tap in, and that's the bogey.
Subtle slopes and they get you. That one stayed left as well. Dave didn't learn when mine broke left. He's gonna maintain a 1-shot lead with 3 to play. We're limping it in. 16th hole out here. Dave's up 1. Breathing in deeply. This one's a bit of an adventure up the hill. Straight up the hill, bunkers on either side, leaving us a narrow passageway to sneak this one through. He absolutely rips that one. That's about 3 feet. I think that was well judged.
Craig here coming up with his. Oh my goodness, he's doing what I did. Okay, so Craig is 6 over. I am 5 over, still up 1. And those 2 putts are for birdie. Get one back. Craig here for his birdie. This would get it back to 5 over. Make me have to make mine. Oh, and he does. He clutches up. He's back to 5 over. All right.
Drake comes on as Dave steps over an all-important putt to keep his 1-stroke lead. Oh, and he carves it. That was just well done. No ifs, ands, or buts. That was a dead in the center putt he needed. 17th hole, par 2. We're narrowing down to the end here.
I'm 4 over. Craig's 5 over. Show also here at PopStroke.
Yeah, look, they got ping pong,
hacky
sack, foosball, cornhole.
Cornhole's over there.
Everything.
I mean, it's incredible. $30 gets you all day access of everything. I mean, that's pretty good.
We just gave them free
This one here,
advertising.
We're focused on the match.
Yeah, there's a little ridge up to the right that you take the embankment down, or you can just freewheel it through the bunker. And Dave tries to split the difference.
Come on.
Ramps it up. Oh no.
You're kidding.
Putter
You're
on the
joking.
ground.
You're
It didn't
joking.
come back.
That was a good joke. Can I see where my ball actually ended up, please? What a stupid ending to that putt. I thought that was gonna filter down perfectly. It almost encourages you going through the bunker. And although Craig is down and going second, he kind of has the advantage on this hole because he gets to see me do the wrong thing. Well, he is not much better. Because you got to go aggressive through the bunker because obviously it's thicker AstroTurf, but once it gets out, that is going to run like the dickens.
Like we thought it would.
No. Craig's slightly farther, trying to put some pressure on me. This would be to stay at +5. A little bit of a practice swing, psych this all out. Oh my gosh, that is a heck of a putt. Didn't even get it out of the hole correctly, but
You have no idea. I made 2 of those off the green fringe level putts.
wow.
I putt better. I can't make a standard 3-footer, but if you give me a 10-footer out of thick rough, no one's better.
And now I'm forced to make mine.
I don't know if he's working on his Florida tan or something, but he's hardly, you can call this reading the putt. I don't know what that was. But he's stepping up and he needs to make this, or we're tied heading to 18. It's been a back and forth match. I had the lead for a while. He's had it now for a while. If he hits it too hard, he puts it into the bunker. Oh no, don't go in. Sit, spin, good. Tied heading to 18.
Straight down a hill, and that stopped short. Tiger.
Velcro.
Are you
you
kidding me,
calling
Tiger?
out Tiger
Yeah, I'm
Woods'
calling out Tiger
design?
Woods on that putt. Are you kidding me?
That's like naming Voldemort when you curse him. How dare you call out Tiger?
That's ridiculous. Number 18, finishing hole. We are tied, first of all. We're at 5 over, if you're wondering what our actual score is. And a little dippy, and then it just kind of runs out up there. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm going to get the back angle, but wow. What a finishing hole. As Katy Perry hops on the track list. All right, came back a little, but that's still going to be a little tester for birdie.
This is going to be a tough little 8-footer for me. If Dave makes this, he ends the video right here. Would be a classic Team Dave moment to celebrate. Takes a very similar line to mine, like identical. Comes back, and we're going to have 2 about 8-10 footers to get this thing notched. Dave getting the speed down. What an ultra important putt. Oh, and it slides by, giving me a read in the process. So he's going to tap in, get the 3, which is a par, but I'm going to have this to get this win on the blue course.
Craig for the win of the blue course. This would be a birdie to finish at 4 over. I got 5 over. Oh my gosh, and he misses it as well. Team Dave, we have a shot. And this is not in either. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Craig to the shrill sounds of Katy Perry. Actually, she's pretty good. And he taps it in. And
Forced a playoff.
Craig mentioned this. Craig mentioned this earlier in the round. There is a challenge hole. It's as if we scripted it, but we did not. This isn't the NFL.
It's played out.
Yep. And challenge hole to decide it. Challenge hole here. Craig has the honor from before. So big slope here in the beginning. Then it comes down. Then there's a little ridge here, so you got to really play it. But then if you go too far, you're going to end up in the bunker. And it's glowing yellow for the challenge hole. So let's see what Craig does here. There's no par. It's literally just the challenge hole. And it's going to decide our entire match. Putt is on the way. A good read, but oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And he drops his putter because he can't believe it. I don't blame him. He's got a foot here. He's going to be tapping in for the 2, and it's going to come down to me. Oh my goodness. What a great putt, though. Wow, wow, wow.
How did that lip in on this side and come back?
Well, it didn't really get to the edge, but it was close.
Gut-wrenching.
Yep.
Dave makes it, he wins. I can't believe that didn't go in. Dave to ice this and just win it. It's gonna come up the hill. Oh no! Oh, it went too far. And as the cameraman recording it, wishing ill on him, I'm happy. But I know there's a lot of Team Dave out there, and you gotta be in your feels right now because he has an impossible putt coming up. He went just a little too far, straddling this one, doing aim point. He was once a huge fan of Adam Scott, who also uses that. He's gonna just need to make it. Can't leave it short, certainly can't leave it in the bunker, or Craig wins this one. Oh, and he J-bars it in utter defeat. Head and hands. As Craig Purchase here, good match. I don't even... in the shade, the Florida heat's getting to me a little. I'm not used to it, but we performed in it. Dave won a match earlier in the year.
That was just brutal. What a terrible first putt by me. I really went after it.
Thank you to Tiger for inviting us personally to come out here. Sites are beautiful. One of the best mini golf courses you'll see. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, look at this. A beautiful day, a beautiful mini golf course. Wow, gotta give it a try. Thank you, Tiger.